In this video, we will be looking at sexual reproduction in plants. Did you know that there are an estimated 390,900 plant species known to science? This diversity of plant species is in part due to sexual reproduction. In plants, sexual reproduction is carried out in the flowers. The flowers contain their sexual organs. Let's start with labeling the different parts of a flower. The petals and sepals have protected flower bulb and can be brightly colored or scented to attract pollinators. The stem and the receptacle are the parts that connect the flower to the rest of the plant. The stamen is the male part of the flower. It consists of an atom with pollen is produced and the filament, which is the stalk that supports the anther. These structures are responsible for the production and the positioning of pollen. The male gametes, the female part of the flower, is called the carpel, and this consists of three parts: the stigma, a sticky lumpy for pollen, the style with a pile ingrained of fins, and their ovary, with the female gametes or sex cells are located within the ovary. Ovules produce female gametes. So how does pollination work? Pollination is a transfer of pollen from the male anther of one flower to the female stigma of another flower. Can be pollinated in different ways, by wind and water, or by pollinators such as insects, birds, and other animals. Flowers pollinated by pollinators are structurally different from those pollinated by wind or water. Look at the differences in size, scent, and color of the petals and the positioning of the stamen and style. There are some key differences. Why do you think they are different? Do you think they are different? Know that pollinators are very important to our food supply. They pollinate plants that are responsible for bringing us one out of every 3 bites of food. Once the plant has been pollinated, the fertilization can occur. Fertilization results in the production of seeds. Immature pollen grain containing 2 male cells has landed on the female stigma of the same species. The pollen grain grows a pollen tube that grows down the female style to the ovary gate. Interest through an opening hold the micropyle. The male cells travel from pollen grain down to the pollen tube to the female of Here, one male fuses with the female egg, fertilizing it. This develops into the seed of other male attached to 2 cells in the embryo cells, forming an endoscope. This provides the starchy food for the seed to grow. The ovary enlarges and becomes fruit, surrounding the internal cyst. The fruit and cyst are dispersed in many ways, some even by humans, where they will again grow into a new plant under the correct condition, completing the long cycle of sexual reproduction in plants. So there we have sexual reproduction fun. Pollination has to happen before fertilization. The male pollen is produced in the anther, where it is then dispersed during pollination. The female part of the flower of a stigma start and their ovary. Please like and share our video with your friends. If you have any questions that you want to have, just comment below. Thanks for watching.